Hello everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. I'm Exploring Nayan, and in today's video I'll be talking about York University entrance scholarships for international students. York University is a public research university located in Toronto, Canada. So this university is offering a wide range of scholarships, entrance scholarships for international students. And these scholarships are scholarships that you can automatically be considered for. You don't need a separate application to apply for these scholarships because your application for admission into the university covers you, all right? So if this is something you're interested in, stick around and watch this video to the end because you wouldn't want to miss this. Okay, if you miss any other thing, please don't miss this because these scholarships are mouth-watering. For the fall 2025 intake, the application period has ended, but the application period is still open for winter 2026, fall 2026, and winter 2027. All right. So you click here if you want to see that for winter 2026. So when you apply to York University as an international student for fall 2025 or winter 2026 admission, for this video we are focusing on 2026. All of these things here is for fall 2025 and winter 2026. So that's why I'm still here, because this is also for winter 2026 admission. So you will be automatically considered for an entrance scholarship on the basis of your final admission average. These scholarships recognize your academic achievements and they range from $2,500 to $37,500. The first entrance scholarship is the York International Scholarship of Distinction. You will need a final admission average of 85% plus or equivalent. This final admission average is after they have reviewed your application documents. They will give you marks based on the quality of your application, okay? So if your mark equals to this or above, then this is what you'll be receiving in your first year. You'll receive $15,000 in your first year. No application is required for this. Then for your second year, third year, and fourth year, you receive $7,500. And the total maximum is $37,500, which is renewable and regainable. All right. Then for the York International Merit Award, you need an average, a final admission average of 80 to 84.9% or equivalent. Okay. For your first year, you receive $10,000. And in your second, third, and fourth year, you're receiving $5,000 with a total maximum of $25,000. No application is required and it's renewable and regainable. Then they also have the York International Entrance Award. This is if your average is between 75 to 79.9% or equivalent, you receive a $5,000 one time only, all right, and no application is necessary. So these scholarships are reviewed based on your final admission average, okay, including your CGPA, your statement of purpose, and every other thing you applied with. All these things will be considered and you'll be given this grade final average, all right, final admission average. So the kind of scholarship or the amount of scholarship you will receive will be based on this average, okay? So make sure you're submitting a very strong application. Then for the York International Transfer Award, 24 plus transfer credits with a final admission average of 75% plus or equivalent, you receive a $2,500 one time only and no application is necessary. In some of my previous videos, I've had people asking me about transfer programs, scholarships for transfer programs. So this university is also offering this amount of scholarship, $2,500 to international transfer students coming into York University with this amount of transfer credits, 24 plus. All right. I hope this is clear enough. Remember, this is for winter 2026. Okay, international entrance scholarships can be combined with faculty-based scholarships and awards. You can still combine these scholarships with the faculty-based scholarship. There are some faculties that also award you scholarships. Okay, so you can combine this scholarship with that. All entrance scholarships are available to students who are enrolled as full-time at York University undergraduate programs and paying international tuition fees. So this scholarship, oh, sorry, I forgot to mention, this scholarship is for undergraduate students, international undergraduate students, all right? There are also scholarships for graduate students, okay? There are scholarships for graduate students as well. Those scholarships are also automatically considered. They are called research scholarships, all right? Then for the entrance scholarships, it is applicable to high school direct entry and transfer students with a final admission average of 75% or higher. So if your final admission average is less than this, less than 75%, you won't be considered for any scholarship, right? You can click on this link to read out or to see the terms, more terms and conditions on the scholarships and bursaries page. So let's look at the fall 2026 and winter 2027 scholarship awards. For this award, you are also automatically considered for an entrance scholarship, still on the basis of your final admission average. Okay, and this time around, I think the final admission average differs a bit. The first one we had 85%, but in this one we are having, for the York International Scholarship of Distinction, the final admission average is 90% plus or equivalent. So if you want to be considered for this York International Scholarship of Distinction, you will need a final admission average of 90% plus or equivalent. And in your year one, you're receiving this amount. Then in your year two, three, four, you're receiving this amount as well, with a total maximum of $37,500. No application is necessary and is renewable and regainable every year. Then for the York International Merit Award, the scholarship amount is the same, but the final admission average is what differs. All right, you will need a final admission average of 80 to 89.9% or equivalent. In your year one, you're receiving this amount. Then in the subsequent years, you're receiving this with a total amount of this. No application is necessary and it's renewable and regainable as well. Then the York International Entrance Award. Please take note, all these awards, it is 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? You don't need a separate application, okay? This is automatic consideration. You will be automatically considered. No separate application is required. They will just look at your final admission average and then they will decide which one you are best eligible for. All right. For the York International Entrance Award, you need a 75 to 79.9% average or equivalent. With this amount is a one-time only payment. No application is necessary. Then for the York International Transfer Award, you need a final admission average of 75% or equivalent with this one-time payment, okay, of $2,500. No application is necessary. If you don't understand, leave a question for me in the comment section and I will definitely reply. Okay, so if you've watched this video to this extent, please give it a thumbs up, and if you've not subscribed, please subscribe, okay, and click on the notification bell so you don't get to miss out on any of our videos. All right, thank you as you do that. So the information here is basically everything that we have seen. There is no separate application documents for you to apply. It's basically what you submitted for admission, all right, that will cover you for this scholarship. You can scroll down to see some other scholarships that you can apply for. So you click here to view all scholarships. Then to see the programs that York University is offering, you click on Explore Programs. You can see undergraduate programs, you can see graduate programs, and continuing studies. So let's see undergraduate programs. We'll also see the graduate programs in case you're watching this video and you're planning on applying for graduate programs. Just a quick one, I forgot to mention that the deadline to apply is on February 15th, 2026. So you still have enough time to prepare your documents and apply. All right, you scroll down here and they have accounting, actuarial science, African studies, anthropology, applied mathematics, athletic therapy, bachelor of education, biochemistry, biology, business administration, business economics, chemistry, children, childhood and youth, cinema and media arts, cities, regions and planning, civil engineering, climate solutions and sustainable energy, cognitive science, commerce, communication and media studies, communication, social media and public relations, computer engineering, computer science, creative technology, creative writing, criminology, dance, data science, design, digital health, earth and atmospheric science, economics, electrical engineering, emergency management, English and professional writing, entrepreneurship and innovation, environmental arts and justice, environmental science, financial and business economics, financial planning, financial technologies, French studies, geomatics engineering, global geography, global health, global political studies, health and society, history, human resource management, humanities, indigenous studies, information technology, kinesiology and health science, law and society, linguistics, logistics, management, marketing, mathematics for education, mechanical engineering, mechatronics engineering, music, neuroscience, nursing, philosophy, physics and astronomy, political science, professional writing, psychology, public administration, science, technology and society, social work, sociology, software engineering, space engineering, speech and language sciences, sports management, statistics, sustainable environmental management, theater, visual arts, and labor studies. So depending on your discipline or what you want to come for or apply for, you click on that, all right, to see other information, other useful information. Okay, let's go with space engineering. This is just an example for the purpose of this video. All right, scroll down, click on this to see programs website. You scroll down here and see the start date for this program, which is either in fall or winter. All right, and you click here to see the application documents or the entry requirements. When it brings you to this page, you scroll all the way down to see some admission information. You see application and admissions info. You will see how to apply, and if you want to apply, you will have to go through the Ontario University's application center, or you may use the York University's online application. Click here to see the program requirements. Then you have to go to this program requirements page for Ontario applicants, students from international curricula, then university transfer, college transfer, and mature applicants. So you click on this link for that. You come to this page and scroll down to international applicants, okay? International high school applicants. You click on this drop down menu. Then for non-native English speakers, you may also be required to provide proof of language proficiency, which is your IELTS or TOEFL. Let's see the list of English language proficiency certificates that they are accepting. So for the accepted language scores, they accept a TOEFL IBT of 88, IELTS 6.5, Pearson Test of English PTE Academic 60, Canadian Academic English Language Assessment 60, then the Cambridge English Language Assessment C1 Advanced, no score below 180, then the Duolingo English Test with a minimum score of 120. You can contact the university either via phone as an international student or through email, all right? And this is their email address. Okay, for the admission requirements, you come down here and you have to select all of these filters. You are an international high school student, then your high school curriculum, you come down here to choose that. If you're from Africa, from West Africa, you choose this, okay, or any of these things that applies to you. Come down here and select your program of choice. You scroll down to see the requirements or the documents that you're expected to submit. You need your West African Senior School Certificate or the National Examination Council with a minimum of 6 academic courses, all right? You need grade 11 to 12 semester 1 high school transcripts. And if you have completed your WAEC or NICO exam, then you can provide your scratch card, okay? You provide the access information for grade verification. And for requirements for admission, we've already seen that. So for your admission, you will need your WAEC or your NICO transcripts and certificates. You need your English test, you need your scratch card, and you need a senior level math, all right? So this is it for the application documents or requirements. Now let's see how the application looks like. So if you're ready to submit your application, you click on this York University's online application. You scroll down here and click on York University application. Then you will see some other information like the application fee, which is $140. All right, and you click on apply now if you're ready with all of your application documents. When you come here, you fill up all of your information, your title, your date of birth, your legal first name, your legal middle name, your legal surname or family name, your common name, your former surname if there's any. You select your date of birth, your gender, your email address, you confirm your email address and you click on next, okay, and continue with that. Then for graduate admissions, you click on explore programs and click on graduate applications. Then you scroll down here and see all of that. They have accounting, anthropology, art history and visual culture, artificial intelligence management, biology, biotechnology management, business administration, business analytics, chemistry, cinema and media studies, civil engineering, communication and culture, digital media, disaster and emergency management, earth and space science, economics, education with a track in language, culture and teaching, electrical engineering and computer science, English, environmental studies, finance, financial accountability, global health, history, human resources management, information systems and technology, kinesiology and health science, law, linguistics and applied linguistics, management practice, marketing, Master of Business Administration and Technology Leadership, mathematics and statistics, mechanical engineering, music, nursing, neuroscience, philosophy, physics and astronomy, political science, psychology, public and international affairs, public policy, administration and law, science and technology studies, social work, sociology, supply chain management, theater, dance and performance studies, and visual arts. So depending on your discipline or your area of study, you click on that to see more and how to apply. And the scholarships being offered to graduate programs are all automatic consideration, all right? So this is it for this video. I won't be going into details for the graduate scholarship so that we don't end up with a very long video. Once you click on your field of study, you'll be able to see the scholarship being offered. All right. I've linked the York University official international scholarship pages in the description below. So I wish you all the best in your application. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.